There's no job in Canada. No job again in Canada. Even to see dishwasher job nowadays, by connection, you sweat. Dishwasher. There's no job again. So if you're still looking for a job, I'll advise you to go to other provinces. Toronto, all these places. Job no day again, no job. And if you have a job right now, congratulations to you. Don't leave that job, because if you leave that job, you sweat.
He said this thing he just said now is perfectly true. No job in Canada. I cannot be honest with you guys, and I will be saying it with my full chest. There is no job in Canada. Canada of now, no job. I have 5 friends in Canada, no job. These 5 people I'm telling you, they are surviving from the money sent from home. So if you are talking about selling your properties and migrating to Canada, rethink. No job in Canada. In fact, if you are planning on selling it, also plan for the one that you will use to sustain yourself there. I know what the families are passing through. Some of their families, the other one, her mom has sold her car. They have sold their family land just to keep sending money he will use to maintain himself there, to pay bills. There is one thing with these abroad things is that when you bring out 50 million naira to send your child to abroad, you know what you suffered, you know how you passed through to get this money. And when the person arrived there, they're not telling you that they can't find job. They need you to keep sending money from home. And that's why some of them end up selling their lands, their cars, or their property just to sustain that child there. Please, I'm saying it with my full chest. No job in Canada. For those of you out there, because after doing this video, some of you will still come under my comment section. You will tell me that, I have been working in Toronto, I have working in the Vancouver, I have been working in this, that, and that. If you're working up to now, congratulations to you. Maybe you people are among the OG that went to Canada when Canada was still Canada. But right now, Canada is no longer Canada. It's Kankala, Kakakakas. People that lived in Canada know what I'm saying. Right now, to get job, even kitchen porter job, smallest job in Canada, you can't even see it. In fact, the latest now is the referee. If they didn't refer you for Canada job, you go grow white hair and you have not get any job. When we are in Africa, we think that it's only Africa that is doing referee. They will refer you. If somebody that knows somebody didn't refer you, no job. Even the commonest job among them, referee. So Canada now, even if you want to wash plates, you have to get someone that will refer you. That is the only way you can now start to be in the line of people that will compete if you can get a job. But now, Canada now has changed. In fact, a lot of companies are now trashing their jobs. In fact, you see your friend today, tomorrow you tell you that they have trashed his job. He's now unemployed. Added to the people that are not even employed already. I have 5 friends and some of them have stayed 2 years in Canada. They have never smelled any job. Imagine what it means someone to be 2 years in a country without no job. Do you think on how those people pay their bills? Because they will not sleep on the street. They have to pay bills. Even if they are living with someone or someone else, you pay bills, you pay your house rent, you eat, you feed. Even back home in Africa, we all need money to survive. So imagine where you are living, what expensive country, and no job. These are the situations those people find themselves. And I'm here to tell you, Canada, avoid Canada like the way that they avoid those people who carry this sickness that they call HIV. If you want to jabba, avoid Canada like people that avoid repulsive people. Because those people, in fact, some people in Canada, they like to do packaging. Even some of them, they will not have job, but they will dress fine, look nice, look for good environment and take pictures and post and pretend as if that all is well, all is not well. Avoid Canada like the way that they avoid all this leprosy. Because if not, even if you decide you don't want to hear my advice, you still want to go Canada. You want to be among people in Canada. If you're selling land or selling property to Java, also be making provision of the ones you will use to pay bills there. When you enter, you stay 1 year, 2 years, you never see any job, you keep paying bills from the money back home. If you don't have these 2 options, avoid them. Because we don't want situation you will come out on social media and start begging on Nigerians to help you or begging on whatever African country you come out from to help you. I'm here just as a messenger to deliver this message. Very important. Very, very important. This information I'm passing on here, you cannot find it on internet. You can't. And that's why I tell our people back home in Africa, when I see abroad is like a secret society. It's like a society that when people come, they will not say what they see there. In fact, it's like the bondage there will not allow you to say what you say. And before you know it, it starts joining among them, start packaging it. And people back home will still be thinking that things are okay. Some of our brothers and sisters, if they tell you what they are passing through, you will surprise. So please avoid Canada now. Now their PR now is like you are winning heavily visa. Their PR now is no longer the way they are giving it before, the way they are dashing it like they are dashing akara. In fact, for some of you, I heard that many African countries, people just, if they want to jump to Canada, they pack their whole family. You carry your wife, carry your children. Place that you don't know how it works. You don't know how it functions. Only just that you think about this Canadian dream. Please, when going there, think twice. Think twice. Some people are stuck up there. A lot of them are stuck up there. This one that just came out and started talking about job. This one just decided to cheap small truth. The truth I have been saying in this channel. Avoid Canada. Avoid Canada. Some of you will not hear me. Avoid Canada. Avoid them the way that they avoid leprosy. If not, you will understand the reason why I'm making this video. A lot of people in Canada now are unemployed. I'm not talking about foreign students. A lot of foreign students, they don't have job. And you come into the country hoping to pay $20,000, $15,000. It's the amount of money that still remains for you to pay. Maybe you have paid some back home and you need to continue paying to continue your visa. Now you come in the country and you cannot find any job to do to pay your money back and to sustain yourself. Your people back home are even calling you, telling you one or two that is sobbing, expecting you to bring money, even with the situation you find yourself. It depends on the family you find yourself. And please, what do you expect such person to do? Anyway, for people who have here, we understand. The OGs in the Canada know what is sopping up. We know what I'm saying. But people that will be back home telling me, oh, if it's not good now, may they come back. All right, no one is coming back and you need to come and see it with yourself. Maybe you'll be the one telling us your own experience too. Because right now, people are homeless people, hungry people. They're full everywhere for Canada. They don't show you those ones in video. They don't show you those ones on camera. Yeah, they will not show it to you so that you stop seeing them as the one almighty Canada. But the truth is being told, Canada has changed. A lot of policy, immigration policy, things have changed. In fact, the working industry there is now on survival. And people back home don't know all those things. So if you are planning to sell your property, everything you have back home to come to Canada, it is the right time you start to rethink about it, because some people that made that mistake are regretting it. And I would not like you to regret it too. Please, a lot of people made that mistake and they're regretting it and they're telling you, oh, come, sell everything, come. They want you to see what they saw so that you understand. They don't want to tell you the truth. They want you to be the same mess they find themselves. So please, be wise and be informed. Canada is no longer the Canada we know before. A lot of things has changed. Started from the immigration policy down to PRO, down to job. The one of job is one that just end everything. Job is no longer jobbing again. People are not depending on government. The citizens of Canada, most of them are depending on government for survival. All these government benefits, that's what they are depending for survival. But in terms of job, and we don't know how the fate will be in next coming years. So please, when selling that your property back home, think twice. Please, don't do because others are doing to avoid dying. All right, to my correct people, if you have watched up to this moment, thank you for watching. On a beautiful, on a bye.